Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As the chairman of the European Parliament's Committee on Foreign Affairs, it is a pleasure to deliver a brief message for the 5th Brussels Syria Conference. From the beginning of the conflict in Syria, the European Parliament has provided a strong mandate to the European Commission and to the European External Action Service. This happened so that we could deploy all efforts for a political solution to the conflict and so that we could continue to provide relief to the Syrian population, both in Syria and in neighbouring countries. The European Parliament has also advocated all along for adequate financial support by the European Union for those countries hosting Syrian refugees. There is strong disappointment in the European Parliament at the lack of tangible progress in the Constitutional Committee in Geneva and at the sheer lack of commitment by the Syrian regime to advance the negotiations. A political solution to end the conflict in Syria, starting with the establishment of a transitional governing body, must remain our primary objective. The regime of President Assad must come to the negotiating table and show a clear commitment to resolving the conflict in a democratic and a politically inclusive manner. There is not and there should not be any way around this fundamental principle. This is why for us, as European Parliament, it is important to ensure that the resources devoted to the immediate relief of the Syrian people are not used for reconstruction purposes or for longer-term relief in Syria. First, there must be a clear commitment by the Syrian regime of President Assad to the Geneva process, and the political process must be firmly underway. The future of Syria also depends on the Syrian refugees who will choose to return to Syria once the conflict is over. They will play an important role in rebuilding their country. For this reason, Parliament has underlined the importance of facilitating access to education and to longer-term socio-economic integration for Syrian refugees. Not every neighbouring country hosting Syrian refugees is doing its utmost to provide the Syrian refugee communities with a dignified life and the necessary tools to rebuild their lives and the future of Syria. Thank you for your attention.